And as an aside, Steve Jobs and Barack Obama are excellent at fulfilling what's called the rule of three. Have you noticed when I put on the board here just 3 things? Have you noticed we're only talking about 3 areas today? And have you noticed I only said at the front there's only 3 things we're going to talk about? And in each area I've only got 3 bits that I'm repeating the whole time. Psychiatrists say for some reason that it becomes easier for people to remember, things in 3s. Yeah? If you overload and say too much, people don't remember. That's why simplicity is powerful. Okay? So, you've got a brilliant message, a fantastic story, and you want to bring this thing alive. The first thing you work on relates back to your voice. If your voice is down here somewhere and you think it sounds like Barry White, well, what does the audience think it sounds like? Yeah? So what you have to do is vary your pitch. So, folks, let's talk about this. But let's talk about this. Well, now, how about this? Well, now, how about that? Yeah? You vary your pitch in a natural way because that's how we all speak. So when you're excited, you don't even think about your voice goes up, doesn't it? Yeah? Or your voice comes down at the end. Because that's what we all do. But when we're in this situation, well, today I'll talk to you about the last figures of last year and how desperate it's been in our business. And it's all boring and dull and, your word, monotone. No heart, no passion, no energy. What will the audience do? Snoresville. That's what they'll do. Yeah? So what you do first is to keep an audience awake is you change the pitch. That means go high, go low. But don't be predictable. Predictability means every time you finish a sentence, you come down. Every time you start a sentence, you go up. No, what you do is you vary it. But this is what you rehearse. Because you craft the words, but now you want the performance. And what are you performing? And what are you rehearsing? How to get the energy into your talk so you get the pitch up and the pitch down and the pitch in the middle. It's the delivery that brings it all alive. That's what Barack Obama's got. He's got a brilliant voice. That's what Tony Blair has. He's got a fantastic speaking voice. You don't know if it's starting or ending. It's awesome. It keeps you hooked in. So you've got to get pitch up and pitch down, okay? As what we call nuances in the voice. But you'll only get that if you're chilled, yeah, and relaxed. Because then the audience can tell that you're talking to them, not at them. And that you're not thinking about you and what you're about to say, but you're conveying information for their benefit. Okay, so pitch, pace. Let's talk fast and then let's talk slow. Let's go a bit fast, but then let's slow things down. Let's spell out the reason why this point is important. Change the speed at which you deliver the information. Because if you don't, you become predictable to the audience again. And when it's a really important point, spell it out. Don't be afraid of slowing down and spelling out the points. If you want someone to write something down, you tell them, take your pen and write down this point. And the exact words I want you to write down are these. And they'll be listening and they'll be with you and they'll do it. But if you say, I want you to write down these words and get your pen out and do this, they're thinking, what? Yeah, it's too fast. And you might be thinking, well, that's my normal speed. They don't care. They want it to be understood in the way that you're speaking. So vary the speed at which you speak. Yeah? And if you stand up in front of an audience, the first thing is you're going to be nervous. And therefore, the pace at which you normally speak will be a little bit faster. It's normal. Okay? So what you add into your planning is that, well, they want me to talk for 35 minutes, so I actually make my talk 37 minutes because I might catch up with speed a bit too much. Yeah? And you go over what you're meant to do. But what you really want to do is go the opposite way, which is you slow down. And the more you slow down, Margaret Thatcher, the more you are in control of this, and the more you can actually hear what you say, and the more you can edit yourself as you speak. So here we are today, folks. We're going to talk about Barack Obama and what makes him a powerful speaker. Just slow down. And as you slow down, you get the nuances of your voice. It will automatically go up and down as you speak. You don't have to force it. Okay? So you change the pitch and you change the speed at which you deliver. And once you start doing that, you then do the third bit, which will really unlock more of the magic and mysteries of the way that we all speak, which is silence. Most people are so afraid of going quiet in front of an audience. They think, I've started speaking, and the only time I'll stop is when I'm walking off stage. Yeah, that's not good enough, because you need to allow an audience to drink in the information. That's why if you slow down or you repeat things, they're thinking, okay, that's really important. So be brave and say good afternoon and look at someone in the audience and get a bit of non-verbal reaction. Not. Yeah. You all great today? Yeah, fantastic. Good, good. What I'd like you to do is actually write something down first. Yeah. So do you have a pen? Excellent. Take your pen out and just write down. What I want you to write down are these words. You just take your time. You see? And then they can tell that you are in control of you, and that gives them confidence to listen to you because they're thinking, this person knows what he or she is about to do. You may forget virtually 80% of what you planned to say, as I have today. Does it matter? No. Because they don't have your script. They don't have your script. It's powerful. When you understand this is so powerful. When you understand it, you know what you're going to tell them and what you want them to take away from your talk. That's what you've got to know. They need to know that whatever you say will make sense. That's it. But you've got the power position if you begin to understand it. So you should be saying to yourself, I'm the expert. And I've been asked to talk in this situation, and I'll do the best that I can. I'll give it 150%. And you know what? I'm going to enjoy it.